Australian.
It was that sort of reaction, was it?
Chips seem to be such a team event, don't they?
In lane 3, Japan. Lane 4, the USA. Mauer, Cowell, Thompson, the string of gold medals there, and Van Dyken, the star of Atlanta. And now the Australians. Lane 5, Smith, Denman, Thomas, and ONeill.
What a moment for Helen.
Australia, lane 5. And away. And Mauer, as you'd expect, will be hard to beat here. And she's got a very good start. Comes up stroking in first place. Probably a metre to the good of Smith already. Going through strongly. Nakamura of Japan in lane 3. So Nakamura up challenging Mauer at the moment. And the Australians right there, only half a body length off the pace.
And good to see Meredith isn't too far behind the American Mauer there. She was the gold medalist in the 100-metre backstroke. And Meredith turned around in 6th place.
Mauer down in 29.64, brings them back just ahead of Nakamura. Japan so consistent at this meet. Can they pull something out here?
Meredith's doing a great job here. Needs to keep in touch. If she can keep close to the Americans and the Japanese, it'll really lift the other 3 swimmers for Australia.
America, Japan, Australia coming on strong alongside them, the Germans. Coming down to the wall. How about this swim by Nakamura? She'll touch first. So the Japanese with a slight advantage as we go to breaststroke.
Leah Mara had a shocker, 101.9. The American girl who won the individual 100 was over a second slower than she did the other day.
She's been celebrated. Coming through in the centre is Cowell. Tanaka alongside her. And Helen Denman getting busy for Australia. She's moved to 3rd place.
And look at the American Co-Wall, isn't she doing well? She was the winner in the 100 metres breaststroke, and she's streaking ahead here. She's already made half a body length in that first 50.
Haven't seen her in lane 4. She's always been in lane 2. But she's looking terrific, aided by a great turn there. Cowell by a body length now. Tanaka falling back. And Denman, spurred on by this crowd, is coming through. Clearly 3rd now.
Helen's been doing a great job on the back half of the 100 breaststroke. And you see now she's just changed gear and picked up the pace.
Real chance for Australia here. Looking ahead, Thomas and ONeill to come. And they've moved to 2nd place. Great leg by Denman. Australia 2nd. About a body length and a half off the speed. And the leader is the USA.
And of course, we got Petria Thomas coming up now in the 100 metres fly part. She came 3rd in the individual last night, and she'll be in high spirits from that.
Look out. Jenny Thompson's in the water, going after her 5th gold medal. She's been sensational.
Aoyama hasn't surfaced yet. She's still under the water in 3, about to pop now level with Petria.
Petria Thomas is coming on strong, but Thompson is out by a couple of body lengths. Takes it down to the wall. A decisive lead, but Australia turn in 2nd place. Australia is 2nd as Thompson continues to increase this lead for the USA. Australia and Japan now settling down to battle it out. This is going to be terrific. It seems it's America's gold medal. Petria is gaining the upper hand. She's starting to pull away from Aoyama. Aoyama not strong over the last 20, and Thomas has moved to a clear 2nd place.
Thompson's tightening up here and really in it. A rain of notches, Petria Thomas.
Van Dyken hits the water for the USA. She's out by about 10 metres. ONeill clearly 2nd by a body length. And Minamoto is swimming the final leg for Japan, but Australia looking at a silver medal here. Van Dyken, so good. High in the water, driving down towards this final turn, but Susie, in stark contrast, is really working hard. She's flailing away.
And isn't she looking great? I mean, no one can give Amy Van Dyken this much lead, but let's just be glad that we've got Susie O'Neill bringing it home for the silver here from the Japanese girl.
The medals are starting to mount up. Australia having a wonderful meet. Silver here. It seems certain O'Neill is out by a body length in 2nd place, but let's watch the Americans bring it on home. It's Amy Van Dyken. She's well clear. She's out by 10 metres. Van Dyken comes in to win for this star-studded team. 4:01.93. Australia gets silver, and the Japanese the bronze.
Wonderful effort by the Australian girls. They've gone 4:05, which is what they said they hoped to do, but the Americans had one out of the box. I'd like to see Cowell split in the breaststroke. It must have been enormous remembering that
Mauer was slow.
Mauer was over a second slower, and they're only 0.3 of a second outside the world record, so they have really put out.
Well, we knew coming into this race that the Americans were going to be extremely tough to beat, so all credit to the Australians picking up the silver medal there.
Fantastic performance. And you always make the point, Neil, about just how they are the consummate pros, the Americans, when it comes to the relays. But
yeah, we're really happy with silver medal.
Meredith, you came up with a good, you got them a good first 100.
Yeah, I was sort of, my coach was saying, you know, you can do it, so I just told myself that I could do it, and I've done it, so I feel really good.
Helen, this is a pretty good introduction to the relay team. You wouldn't have expected this a week ago.
No, I can't believe I've been able to take part in the relays. Yeah, it's been really exciting.
Susie, does this bring back memories of 91? You're in the silver medal relay team then too.
Yeah, I was sitting in the marching area thinking, gee, it's a pretty different team back then. You were in it, and remember Nicole trying to get me up, and I was doing my best at playing that role, but I don't think I cut it with these guys.
Congratulations, girls. Thanks, Bruce.